And on our first topic, we're going to have our Atomic Heart first impressions. I got a chance to jump into this game. Well, not a chance. I played this game about 2 hours into it, I think. I beat Hogwarts Legacy. I didn't want to replay it. I did, but to control myself, I purchased this game. And I was hoping this game would be kind of my cure for my Bioshock addiction.
The hole in your heart.
The hole in my
missing.
heart. My atomic heart. This game is actually pretty fun so far. It has some bad things to start off with, like the intro. Usually the intro in like a Bioshock game, even though I'm going to constantly compare this to it, is kind of short and a little bit to the point, but still with that mysterious feeling. This one really dives into like what's going on. Machines have basically taken over our daily life things that we do, like taking out the trash, entertainment, all this jazz. And
It's convenient.
yeah. What? Wait, what do you say?
That's convenient.
Convenient. You're the convenient thing.
Or is it?
Yeah. And then eventually this person that we don't know his motives yet, but he basically puts a virus into these robots to have them turn on the humans and stuff. So they just start killing off everyone. And you're introduced to that very slowly, which I was kind of hoping to just jump into. You play as P3, which he is a soldier, a special ops soldier that actually died, and the main creator of the robots was able to bring him back to life. So he has some vague memories of how things happened during the war, but he's still a very special ops type person.
Is he a robot or is he human?
He's human, but he has a robot companion, which he calls Glove, which is Charles, I think his name is. But the Glove is basically your abilities to heal yourself. And it's a pretty cool animation to heal yourself. You find these little gel pod things, and you hold out your glove, and little tentacles come out and hook up to it and just suck the life force out of the little gel things.
Cordyceps.
It's so cool. Like every detail, and that's one thing I love about this game is like there's a lot of detail that goes into the reload
Ammunition?
not ammunition.
Animation.
The reload animation, and along with like healing yourself and doing everything else. And that's where you get majority of your powers from, is from your glove. So electricity, shock, electricity and shock, same thing. Telekinesis, all this jazz. And plus he does this cool little X-ray feature, which is kind of hard to get used to because I'm playing on the PS5, so you have to tap tap R1 to scan, but double tap and hold in order to hold it up and see everything. And it does this X-ray view where you can see the enemies, you can see hidden items or stuff like that you can search for. And the big thing about this game that kind of annoys me is like searching for all these resources, because in order to craft ammo, to craft guns, to make better guns, or to upgrade yourself, you have to do a lot of searching. Like you have to be on top of it. You have to find a shit ton of resources to upgrade yourself and all that. But they have the character himself, P3. He's kind of a standard special ops guy, like I was comparing him before, like Duke Nukem mixed up with Doom guy. He's just there's nothing unique about him. His storyline's kind of vague. You're still trying to figure it out. But he's entertaining. He cusses a lot. I like the Glove a little bit better in my own opinion. But this game is just, visually, it is beautiful. It's outstanding. And it fills that Bioshock hole that I have.
What is it with these games? And like, I feel like that you always see these trends that come about where it's like, for a while it was a zombie game thing, and then for a while longer it was all the live service shit that's coming out. Mm-hmm. And now there's like a trend of like story games having a companion inanimate object who can talk to you. Forspoken with the bracelet, and this game with the glove.
What else though?
And then there was another one. Hang on. No, actually this isn't a companion that like an inanimate object, but like, you got the robots like in Star Wars. We got a little Star Wars character that comes with you and stuff
or like
that.
Destiny with a ghost.
Yes, the Destiny with a ghost.
I
guess
think
a little thing that's like not human, that's like hanging around.
I like it because it helps the character develop a little bit. It shows more of the background, especially if you're just going around and exploring stuff. You get a feel for more of the character and who he is and what his main goal is, instead of running around being kind of silent the whole time searching things. I think that kind of helps out the monotony of it, my own opinion.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, it definitely helps to bide the time.
Yeah,
it's just interesting that that's like the delivery rather than like giving you a companion character who comes with you. It's like a thing that's on your body or something. You know, like
so. But you can in this game, along with upgrading yourself, you can upgrade your guns. Once you find a gun, you can basically have it where you can upgrade it with different stuff. Like my pistol does electric damage a little bit. Oh no, that's a different pistol. But you can upgrade the stock, the magazine, the barrel, and all that, which gives you some kind of boost against either robotics or like non-robotic people, because you are also, it's not just robotics in this game. I found out there's also because in the lab people get infected with this plant creature, almost like The Last of Us, and it takes over their body and they're just like a zombie creature. So I found that out just recently, which scared the shit out of me. And this is another thing about the game. At first, it's not that scary, but then it turns pretty terrifying when you have these Hitler-looking fucking robots attacking you and sneak up behind you and take you out. The downfall to this game is the parkour system. They have a little bit of parkour system, which is not flushed out very well. I found out last night because I was playing and I tried to jump to this one spot and I just fell and I just ate shit. Just fucking bam.
So it's not Dying Light.
It's not Dying Light. You think, playing it, you think, you know, okay, they're making me do this. I should be able to like jump around and do all this other stuff, which I wasn't able to. And I just fell, died. And I was just like, I can make it up to that platform. And I keep trying and trying. And I'm just going through health gels like crazy. And it basically, I just avoided that one area and kept moving. But each robot, or so far the robots I've dealt with, or like the enemies, I would say, are very detailed and very unique. And that's what I like the most about it. It's just this whole game, everything, every little detail is just very unique. And I'm enjoying going in there, blasting around. It's just fun.
It definitely has like a visual identity that if you saw this, like if you put this game next to any other game, I feel like you could instantly know that this was Atomic Heart.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's like all the deep reds, the bright, not bright colors, but like full colors mixed with all these like gray machinery things, and just like it has this like all like retro-ish look, like retro futurism, I guess. Mm-hmm. Which I think is really, really cool. It definitely like, fully has Bioshock vibes.
Yeah.
Are the enemies, like when I was watching videos, it looked like the enemies were kind of bullet spongy. Is it seem that way?
So here's another thing I was going to bring up. Anyways, they can be bullet sponges, but they have weak points.
Okay.
So what's very unique about this game, I'm going to say this now. If you shoot them in a certain area, you'll see the damage like right away. Like if you hit them with the axe, you'll see where the axe like went through. So if you aim for headshots, you can take them down pretty easily. But it's kind of hard because how fast they move. So, and that's where I'm getting stuck at, because sometimes you'll have enemies push you into a corner, you can't get out. So you have to be constantly moving. So there's a dodge mechanic. I can't figure out the sprint mechanic. I think you're always running, so there's no like push down on a joystick and run.
When did you finish the game and found out there was a
sprint? I had that happen to me in one game, and I can't remember which game it was. But there is a dodge mechanic, which isn't that helpful. It helps, but you got to be like on it.
Dodge mechanics are weird in first-person shooters.
They are, and like it throws you off completely, especially because you have these enemies that move so fucking fast. Because especially the flying ones, dear Lord, the flying ones are just a nightmare to deal with. Because because ammo is very scarce. You do eventually get a gun that links up with your glove, so you don't have to. You have to wait for a recharge instead of like picking up ammo for it, which is nice.
Yeah.
So I use that a lot to help me out to save ammo for like the bigger bosses. So like there's this one mini boss I have to deal with that shoots a laser through his face, and he's hard to take down. He's very bullet spongy, but if you get a shotgun, just hit him in the right spots, and you can take him down pretty easily.
That's cool.
But you're going to want to like save your ammo. You eventually find blueprints to craft ammo, which that part's pretty funny anyways. You find this like vending machine, right? And the vending machine tries to kill you. It reaches out, tentacles try to kill you, and then you hack it. Well, after you hack it, the damn thing wants to have sex with you. So there's a little bit of humor, like dark, twisted humor in this, because like as you're in the vending machine's talking to you. He's like, yes, blow your jelly into my gears, please. And the guy's like, no, I'm not doing that.
I would have told the vending machine, I don't think you're ready for this jelly.
I don't think you're ready for this jelly. Oh man. But I haven't made it out to the open world part of it. I think I have to find these canisters to unlock the big door, and then I think I'll make it out there. But this game is open world, and they haven't went over the map yet with me either. So I'm kind of like, I'm hesitant now because I didn't realize it was going to be open world, and I think that might be a little bit of a downfall for it.
Yeah.
Because from what I'm hearing, the map is very shitty.
Okay.
And I have a feeling it's going to feel like Far Cry.
I was about to say this looks so much like a Far Cry game right now.
Yeah, and that's
like watching videos of it in the open world. It's like a mix between Far Cry. It's like if they took Far Cry as an open world premise and then put it tacked on like a Bioshock
feel to it,
like art style and design.
I don't know if I'm going to like that part, because that's the main reason why I didn't like Far Cry, is because of the open worldness.
Yeah,
because it was too big and there wasn't much going on.
Too much to do.
But I mean, maybe it'll work for it. I'd rather it had been a more linear path with sides stuff to throw off on the side. But I don't know. I'm gonna dive into it some more, and hopefully, because it's on Game Pass, right?
Yeah, it's on Xbox Game Pass. Yeah.
Okay.
Day one.
Once you guys play it a little bit, I think you will enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like,
you're playing on PlayStation 5. Right?
Yeah, I'm playing on PlayStation 5.
How does it perform?
Oh, great. Like, I've seen a lot of people having issues on Xbox and PC.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
With like missions blacking out and messing up. But so far, I think I ran into one thing, but I think it was my fault. There was like not a cinematic, but shit happening. And I was just running forward and I jumped into a robot that you can't kill yet. And it just like mowed me down. And I'm like, well, how the fuck am I supposed to avoid that? You're just supposed to sit back and just watch it happen. So, yeah. And then so one thing that does annoy me, there's a lot of dialogue in this. You find dead people around, but they have this thing on their temple, right? That helps them control robots and all that. Well, it turns out once you died, that thing on your temple keeps you alive brain-wise, and you can talk. And you just remember little things. Sometimes it helps you out to solve puzzles, but sometimes it's just story stuff. It's story beats. And then like the puzzles, dear Lord, there's so many puzzles in this game. And the first one I run into is like, it looks like a bomb and it's attached to a door. And you have to snap your fingers once you see the light hit one of the tubes, right? Well, once you hit that light, you have 5 tubes, the light starts going faster. So you're trying to click through it and make sure you hit it right in time. And I thought it was a bomb, so I stopped because I wasn't going to make it.
Yeah.
Turns out it's not. It's just a keypad lock thing. But that got super annoying, and it was at the first part, and I couldn't get past it. And I was getting fucking annoyed. And I was just like, there could be a better system on this little hacking whatever thing. But...
is there crafting in this game? I see people picking up parts and stuff.
Yes, there is crafting. So once you go to the vending machine that I told you about that you want to fuck you, you can craft. You can find blueprints. You can craft new weapons. So like you can. So far, I found a blueprint to craft a axe, and then if you find like a gun, like a standard shotgun, you eventually can find blueprints to upgrade that shotgun to look very strange and weird, but it has some kind of benefits to it. Same way with a pistol, because I just found a M9 pistol that I'm using as well. So, but yeah, I am enjoying it. It's just the issues I'm having so far. They don't explain things very well, so I have to kind of like read a lot and figure it out. Go back into the options and see. Graphics are outstanding. The parkour system sucks. Trying to sneak around, which I tried to sneak around because you can like sneak up on robots and take them out quickly.
Yeah.
I tried to do that, but it seems like they see me each time I fucking go around. And then also there's like flying robots that once you like wipe out enemies, flying robots will come back and like heal them and bring them back to life. So you have to shoot all those damn things down and they'll stop coming eventually. I think you got to shoot down like 5 of them depending on their station where they're at. So
sounds like this game can cause a lot of anxiety.
it does. It does. Like what I hate the most is just finding ammo. So I'm using my shotgun that recharges, so I don't have to waste ammo unless it's like a dire need, like I'm facing a boss or something.
That's like a Wolfenstein thing. That's the other thing too, is that I was hearing a lot of people say, and this does like definitely have a Wolfenstein vibe as well, just with the neo or alternative future kind of design style. And then it sounds like the main character is probably a little bit like BJ Blazkowicz, just not
that's a better
not
comparison.
As well,
actually.
not as well written. Because BJ is like, I mean, he's this your standard fare, like bulky, like I'm gonna do whatever I want kind of attitude, but he's got a charming aspect to him, which is very interesting. And like I feel like this character, from what I've heard so far, is just kind of like very vanilla.
Yeah, he's very vanilla. He cusses a lot, like every word is fuck. Which is fine, I guess. But I mean, I am not disappointed that I bought this game.
Yeah.
It fills that itch of a first person Bioshock shooter or Wolfenstein.
Full price game?
Full price game. Yeah.
60 or 70?
It was 70, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. Which, I'm not disappointed. It's gonna fill that hole in my atomic heart, and it's going to, like, how can I put this? I'm going to get my money out of it.
Yeah.
Because I can see myself playing this for a while.
So you can sprint, but not really. So what you're doing is right. If you run straight, you run faster than if you strafe.
Okay.
But you can go to the upgrade station to Nora and get the morning exercise upgrade. And that's 80 neuropolymer, and that basically gives you a faster base movement speed.
Got it.
But that's the only sprint.
Yeah, I'm saving up now to get the double dodge because I feel like that's going to help me out a little bit more. Because, dude, once they get you in a fucking corner, that's it. You got to, they'll hit you, they'll grab you, they'll fucking hit you, you're down, another one will hit you, and you're trying to get out, and then you'll die.
That's awful. Yeah. I don't like that.
And then also the save stations. There's safe places where you can save. And I haven't tested this out yet because I'm afraid to lose progress. But I don't think there's an auto save.
Oh, shit. I was wondering about that.
I haven't.
That's old school gameplay right there.
So I think there's auto save when you get to like a checkpoint, but a checkpoint's pretty far off and like a cinematic happens or something like that. I think it'll save there. But as for like no shit, you're going through just exploring or something and you fucking die, you're going to start back at where you saved.
That's definitely one of those. That's a Wolfenstein thing right there. It's
that scares me.
Yeah.
So
that was the thing I was like freaking out about when I was playing Hogwarts Legacy the first time I like died or like fell off the edge of a cliff or something. I was like, man, it tells me it's like you click restart level and I thought it was going to take me all the way back to the beginning. And it's like, no, it's just going to be like 5 seconds prior to that point. I was like, oh, thank God.
Well, at least with Hogwarts Legacy, it shows you, because a lot of games now, they have like, don't turn off because this symbol right here means it's saving. It doesn't have that.
Yeah.
So that's what really scares me because that's what I look for.
You're probably right. I don't think it probably doesn't.
But that's just my first impressions. These guys are going to play it. We'll probably do a full review because after I told you guys I was having fun. Plus, it's on Game Pass, so I don't have to.
Yeah, don't have to pay for it. And it's a shooter, so I'm like, that's a game I'm going to play on my PC anyway. So that would be a good spot for me for sure.
But yeah,
cool. Well, Atomic Heart. It is made by a company called like Mung something. I had it pulled up here and then I closed it like an idiot. Mundfish. They are a multi-distributed company based in Cyprus. It's a little island in the middle, in the eastern-ish, like in the Mediterranean Sea. And they have 130 developers all over the world that built this game. So,
did they make another game previous to that? No,
this is their first game from the studio.
Well, for their first game so far, I think it's outstanding. I think a sequel is most definitely like going to be needed to fix a lot of improvements. But yeah,
and I'm sure like the team came from a lot of different places. It seems like they're all pretty sharp, but it's all distributed work team too, which is kind of wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool stuff. Atomic Heart. Check it out.